7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the south side of East Point, Texas, on West Road at Sweetwater, by Aldine High School. Coming to you live, it's Hellstone, Urban Survival. Well, been doing this narrative survival for quite a long time now. And I used to do this off and on, camping, and also when the crooked child CPS case ensued, made me and my significant other lose everything. I've been a man of means by no means. It's been a little bit back in the day. All my accounts of doing this was pretty much easy. But this time, for the past year and a half, I have done it with little no money. And my methods, all they're doing is just getting strength. It being more finite. Now, in the chapter of survival, I finally go into this little piece of a job. All I had was $5. Or should I say $9. You know, I spent a quarter when I got up early in the go to a place called a Pekin where I know I'll get breakfast and lunch. So I told the bus driver all I got. Sometimes they let you on, sometimes they don't. And then last time bus driver cost me my second job, which is devastating when you deep in this struggle. I became a victim being displaced, and I want to show you right here. You see, that means it's now raining. It's now raining. What I did I went to the Beacon, got something to eat. Hey, how y'all doing? I went got something to eat and breakfast. I was able to text my girl, which I gave her one of my survival phones, and she said she's gonna be on her way. And thank you, Metro PCS. Give me a brand new 5 gig Samsung. What it was, he was gonna give me an extra line, and then I was gonna have my tablet, and then I was gonna have my main phone. But then all that blasted sudden, they Metro PCS kept this phone on, and they turned off my main phone, my tablet. So I had called them and said, I gotta have my main phone, my tablet on. You know how everything tied into the phone number. Everything tied into the phone number. Jobs and everything. So they turned it on, but they had to turn this phone off. But still, this right here, having an extra phone, especially 5 gig, it is a survival must. What I do, I take a dongle. I got my backpack, and when I get on this bus, I'm gonna show y'all. Look what's coming. It's the first cold front of fall. I ain't afraid of it. I've been through these. I was in a hurricane barrel, out in my tent complex. That was an experience. Y'all know how it happened. I was trying. So we had lunch and stuff, and then around about 11, around about 12. It was way after 12 because they changed all this stuff. matter what happened with my collapse, my struggle. When I should have known it was gonna be a catch. When downtown Houston said all cleaning workers gonna work for $15 an hour, and then I established my life. You're also dealing with that rapid rehouses, which is a joke because they'll give you housing for a year. But we're all, whoa, man, I got shit, man. I hope he does that flip again, man. Now he's hell, man, I love that, man. Man, y'all saw that flip that he did, man. That dude, man, did flip like an acrobat. So all of us out here that been displaced, panhandling or whatever, we come from all different walks of life, all different stories, our own personal stories of collapse. Some was by the hands of their own device, from self-destructive measures and means. When right before the mayor, we switched mayors, I knew it was gonna happen. And y'all, you know how y'all's gonna do. They gonna do a non-tolerance policy where they know that they're gonna fix you up for failure. So they can't get looked at crazy when they do a mass layoff. The non-tolerance policy is the mass layoff. So when they heading to work, and then I lived in Midtown in a studio apartment. Back then I was paying $500 a month on that rapid rehouses for a year. I was right next to downtown. But the thing is, when I got on, man, what in the heck is the bus? The bus stop was supposed to be right here. So therefore there ain't no sign. Most likely I'm gonna have keep on walking to the shelter. Damn, that's all these changes. Used to be a bus stop right there, and they just changed. Well, so when the train started heading to work, when the train stopped on me, I already knew. Even though I'm a good worker and everything, been there for a long time, and I already knew. By the time the train started up and I finally made it work, I didn't have a job. Didn't have a damn blasted job. I'm in Houston, Texas. They done moved the shelter right here, but then they got another shelter right down there. So I didn't have no job. That was around about February. Around about February, trying to see what year. This year, 2025. So that one around about when this channel was born. The people seen that I was trying my best to get my stuff out that apartment before the lease ended. Knowing that I lost my job, they gave me the eviction. Well, I could just register with rapid rehouse. Either my applications never went through the freaking email. If they had a physical place where I could go over there and then fill out a physical application, that's the thing. Physical applications don't exist anymore. That make getting another job almost impossible because it's like everything just don't never go through. And the new changes on these dystopian devices, accounts, how things is done, they change by the day now. Used to be they changed by the month, and now they change by the week, and then now they change by the day. Because also changes to an account. So about account information seemed like I couldn't call my job. That they let them know that I was on the train and train stopped. I'll just be there in a minute. The phone wouldn't let me call they changed and had it's all screwed up. It's all screwed up. Oh, I made it to the bus stop. It looked like this, and then it's bearing down. So I lose everything. A few months after that, then the storage place that I had was a key thing. I was about to lose that. And then I was out, and I ended up out in the hurricane. I was out in my tent complex, still working and everything, but with a piece of crap job. Only making $100 a week, man. I started coming apparent to me as more and more people, man, in my situation, as more and more people on a job. Once in a while, when we do see each other, start to see that we're in the same boat. We're in the same boat over here. We used to have Conan. Then a hurricane comes, tears up my tent complex. City of Houston, man, put a note on my stuff. Oh, you gotta go. You're gonna go to jail. All this and that. So I pack all my stuff up, put it in the storage. Doing that by bicycle. When I had an e-bike too, in a trailer. It's hard to find, man. Somewhere, man, charge the e-bike out here like this. I've been doing my thing. I've been doing this. So while charging my main phone, see, I always have that backup phone, thank God. But I almost got the reason why I'm getting caught in this goddamn storm. Walmart changed the way how you get on the free Wi-Fi. So the phone I'm holding about to die on me. So I had to turn it on. So it sent a message to my phone number. Remember I said, man, everything connected by phone number. Just to get connected to Wi-Fi on my backup device. Then I find out about this coming. God bless, man. A gigantic thunderstorm is coming because that front is pushing it in. But we look like I'm making it. I only had like about $5. Then they got a variety pack. Y'all know how it is. The variety packs is the thing is you might have $1. You might have like maybe I had a Remember Soul. I get. Shoot, it used to be easy, man. Get old Remember Soul for my stomach. All the stress, man, ulcers and everything. Now I'm gonna try to make it. I got no other choice. Is this a 99? I'm trying to see what's this 99, 59. I don't think this is not even the bus I'm trying to get on, man. Oh man, see how man sweating. So later on I lose my storage. That when stuff started getting tough. My family, they always act like they always treat a person, man, like a stranger and stuff. I'm just about, man, disown them all. Because I could have kept my stuff out of the storage. I shouldn't even have been paying for the storage. But I'll find out. I paid it up to and I'll tell you, look, special. Please take the next bus. What in the world? Oh, but he's stopping. Man, I can't really get on this mug.
56. Airline. Entrance.
I bought order. I just trying to get a Greens roll. Thank you, sir. And then let me on the bus. I've been doing this. Man, somebody got me a whole pocket full of Doja. So I'm doing this now. I got attitude now, and I'm still at that same crappy job. But now I live way out in Greens Point because I took the tent complex and I rebuilt it in the same spot I ended up being homeless for the first time 20 years ago when they cleared out cleared out Haverstock. And the reason why they did that in downtown with my job, they knew our former leader, Biden, he was going to release a whole lot of people into this country. And sure enough, I'll go into my old job because they had something called super meal on Thanksgiving for the homeless. Cause now I'm homeless. I see somebody working in the position that I used to work at in the same spot where we eating at. I asked him, what's the name of your temp agency so I can get on? And I come to the shop. He don't know any English. Yeah, from Jump Street, right there. I knew it happened. They already knew they were on their way. They called somebody that they made arrangements. We get ready to get rid of our old temp service. So now you can see. Now you see on Haitian guys end, he probably in Haiti somewhere, and then they probably say, hey, sign up with this temp service right here. Because when you go to America in downtown Houston, we got a job lined up for you already. You probably making minimum wage. Now you see what I was talking about? I was getting paid $15 an hour ago. I had a life, and they took my life away from me for that. That's a bunch of bullcrap. I do hope I make enough money too. And now I'm almost there. Big storm coming in. I think I'm gonna make it. So the variety, back to the variety packs. I had $5 and they had inner tubes and variety packs, which I had nowhere near close enough money to make it. God, when you come with survivors, man, God is always around the corner. God told me, look at that corner over there. I found a slimer. I found a slimer in it too, but it was still too much money. It was still too much shit. I didn't steal it. That I went up to the fake. I told me to go buy fake. And I had $5 and I told the dude, somebody in front of me in line. I told him, man, I don't have enough, man. You have $2. He's like, oh, I got change. So I got like $1 change from him. And then when I get to the register, I remember on my on one of my debit cards, I got 73 cents. But then they tabulate the tax, and it jumped up more. I still need $1. Walmart cashier, man. She. And that's why I hate that they decrease the number of the cashiers, because I always had self checkout. I would not have made it. I would not have made it at all. I would not be able to get my bike fixed. I would not have made it at all, period. But since they still had enough cashiers, well, no cashiers had a little bit of God in it. Said, wait a minute, I got some change, sir. You'll be able to get that ear too. And I got my ear too. So I was sitting there, still charging my main phone. Matter of fact, I better go ahead and put it on the charge. I see what's getting ready to happen right now. Storm getting ready to heat. When I get off the bus, I think I'll make it. I got my umbrella. I think I'll make it. It all started when I also learned how to survive when I was a kid. My aunts, they always went to Brazos State Park, and we would go camping. And I remember everything they had in that camping set. And I always make sure I get those. While I was at Walmart, I also do window shopping so I can see how much things or everything I need. I always need stuff. I'm gonna tell you the purpose best friend. This right here. This right here. This dome. We call this dome. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I love my backup phone when I'm offline, and I keep this phone charged because Google got their changes in it. And if you get a coaxial, it will not work. What do you do? Plug it in, you turn it on, and you're gonna get another charging call. See what I mean? See what I'm doing? And I plug that in while I'm offline. Boom! Now I got a portable charger. Now I got a portable charger. Most likely I'll be using this to charge my other portable chargers. I got a USB fan, keep myself cool. I got Arctic Air. Y'all ever heard Arctic Air? I got that. I got that. With my stuff. But the thing is, my family it'd be so funny with me. They told me I couldn't keep my stuff anywhere. They thank God for my mother-in-law. She kind of sometimes, you already know how those sometimes friends and family be. Some of my stuff is over there. But while I lose my storage, cause here comes another thing. They went up on my storage. And I got the suspicion that they could find somebody to pay me more money for my storage. But they gotta get rid of me first. My wife was on the paperwork. They really messed with her while she would watch my storage, while I was at a job. And she got mad. She cussed out the manager. And even though I was there and all that for 4 years, faithfully paid my bill, did not miss a day, did not came late, did not came with partial payment, faithfully paid that bill. He even said I was the best customers. But why the hell you fired me, kicking down my unit for something that somebody else done had done? You know why? Because they done found somebody, man. They done found somebody, man. I'm trying to see, man, could I make a shortcut, man, make it down here? Lord, I'm gonna try to do this. I didn't want to cross that ravine. You know what? No, I want to try to get down. Location is everything. Greens Point, by me staying here, being here already 20 years ago, I made a system of survival out here. Just living off of $100,000 a month. I feel quite accomplished. I keep myself clean. And I wash some clothes on my hand. And you know what I did? I got one of those, those things you put water in and you pump it up and it builds up pressure and you spray. I got one of those there. And then what I did, I got one of those when I went and got water. I put just a little bit of washing powder. Got some of my clothes that was a little bit soiled. I sprayed it on down real good. And I put it in a bucket. And I put it on the edge of the bridge. So when it rains like this, it gonna fill that bucket up. So that's the next part. I'll wait until I get home. When it rains in that bucket with no clothes in there, it's gonna agitate that soap and in the rain. It's gonna finish washing my clothes. This is survival. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been going so fast and everything. I ain't see the comments down there. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the nice comments and everything. How y'all doing? Almost to where I gonna get off the bus. Don't try to hit. I'm trying to hit they don't change where to put the stop button at. Try to go down that trail right there. So I don't have to worry about crossing the creek. And other people see me come in. Got a tap for it. Could have stole my e-bike, $1,500 e-bike, man. When I was working at the George R. Brown Convention Center, Okay, now we're gonna hit this trail. See, Green's Bio is right there. Green Bio runs that way to the railroad track. In Greens Road right there, the railroad track in Greens Road, that was my tent at. But there's a creek comes from the sewage treatment plant. I don't want to cross that because you slip off that pipe, that toilet water. I don't want to fall in that. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go down to where Greens Road. Oh man, all this glass in there too. Yeah, my shoes tearing up. So I had been fix up some I had to fix up, man, some house shoes, man, and made them regular shoes. Oh, what they gonna do with these apartments? These shut down apartments right here, and I see they got opened up. Oh, this thing won't. Always keep an umbrella. It's coming, y'all. It look like I'm gonna make it. By the grace of God, look like I'm gonna make it. Now I try and get it. I'm glad when I get here, man. I'm fixing my bike and everything. I made two bicycle trailers. Oh, here we go. Let's go. It'll take me right straight to the park. This trail right here along the Greens Bio will take me to the park. And then another park that I go to that railroad track for a shortcut. I go down the railroad track. I'll be home. I guess they're trying to fix up these apartments. Yeah, they stole my e-bike. Strange how God do it when because all I do is listen to the Holy Spirit, and I saw tracks around my tent. So I took a picture of the tracks, and then I asked Google what type of shoes would make what type of sole of shoes will make a track like this, and then show me a picture of work boots. I wanted to do something to it. I don't know. God was giving me a test, or the devil was giving me a test. 2 days ago, I was charging my phone at Jack in the Box, and it was raining. And I always said, my enemies or the people that don't give a dog about me, they always end up needing me before I end up needing them. Listen to what I said. They always end up needing me before I end up needing them. Here comes the storm. I look like I might make it. So it's pouring down rain like this, but I'm inside Jack in the Box and I charged my phone. Some dude come up on a bike and then he charged his phone outside in the rain, and I tell him, hey, come on in here. I got a extension cord. You can charge your phone with me. So he charged the phone. While he charged his phone, I look down. I see his work boots. Can somebody tell me why the hell, man, that was a total exact match of what Google said how those tracks and those shoes were? I look at that like, oh my God, man, I'm actually, man, sitting right in front of the perpetrator, man. I know this is the perpetrator, man. Same size shoes and the same sole, the sole of his foot. Now, next thing I don't like, man, whoever, man, be throwing this glass down here on purpose, man, because I have my bike end up on flat in the first place. I don't know, I'm still gonna make it work. And I gotta do this. I gotta make these few little days of work. Shoot, they ain't called me since, man, 2 weeks ago. And then the Astro season get ready to end. So already, man, trying to get set up, man, to work with the crews in the stadium, clean up. We do different stadiums. They act like they have a problem, man. Call me with man, it's so bad. I had to put, man, the Astros, man, schedule on my calendar. You know when when to go work. They so far with giving the others, man, all the bad blasted hours. Oh yeah, they put in doubles. They get to work during the game, then after the game. Only be able to work after the game. Yeah, they watch you. And sometimes it make me think, man, the person that stole my e-bike, I got a suspicion he may follow me up to the bad blasted. That while going a different way that other folks don't see me. I do not want I don't want them to see that I come home, especially if they see me leave this morning, going to the beacon to get breakfast and lunch. I want them to think that I'm still gone. I want them to think I'm still gone. That while going away, highly concealed, and nobody see me get to the tent. And I'm gonna be very quiet. I may not shoot this man. I might have to build man, fix the bike. At least I got the inner tube. May not be able to fix the bike, but while I'm inside the tent, which I put 4 tents together in a canopy, and then I made a tent larger with a larger area than the apartment they put me out of. Bastards ain't doing anything, but you got no location. Go somewhere where you can see. Cause I heard, man, the National Guard is coming going to do the Washington D.C. thing here in Houston. But God got me in a good location. He got me on the outskirts of the city, and they gonna be concentrating in the high crime area. But another thing. First I was against it. First I was mad. Cause some good apples gonna get caught up with no bad ones. But you know what? God showed me something. God told me, and now you see. God told me, and now you see that I had fixed, and I prepared the table in the presence of your enemies. He literally did that. He literally did that. Now watch. I take care of your enemy because and show you too that revenge is mine. Because when Trump's National Guard comes through here and come in the area, they gonna find him. They gonna find a problem with him, and his ass gonna end up going to jail for a long time. Fuck with me. Took my $1,500 e-bike. Took my camping stove too. This morning, man, I had to eat cold raviolis, man. They goodness, man. It didn't turn my stomach out. That's nice. I call it. They don't call it downtown Greenspoint, but since that the business section, look at it. Let me watch it. I'm trying to make it bigger so y'all can see it, but I forgot the goddamn gestures they put on it. Damn blasted man devices. Oh, that's something else. I gotta talk to y'all about. See, not too big and not too small. Downtown Greenspoint. So, especially that guy, man, that I was sitting across from the table from. I definitely don't want him to see. My girl, when we were doing some inductive work, my significant other and I, we were wondering, man, who could have took that e-bike. And she said, "No, I wouldn't bet it was one of those schools that was on that bike. I wouldn't bet he probably seen that bike in that stove. He put his bike up and came back and got ours. So he probably nearby, which I feel he is too. But he ain't gonna be real hidden because I am. Yeah, God prepared that table, man, right in the midst of my enemy. And I had to worry about getting a revenge on him. Because when the middle is over, God is gonna get revenge for it. Y'all stay visual. Look at this surprise. Probably gonna make some plans. Y'all stay safe. most of y'all, most of all, stay in God.